Roman architecture adopted certain aspects of ancient Greek architecture. However, it also created new styles of architecture such as arches, vaults, and domes. Roman architecture has also led to the invention of cement and concrete, making their buildings strong and well engineered, causing them to be well preserved throughout the years. Decorative structures are shown through the triumphal arch with a rounded top arch and a skirt entablature. Other famous Roman structures, such as the Colosseum and Pantheon, reflects the signature elements such as arch and columns.
Today, we are going to Maxwell School along Jalan Tun Ismail, Kuala Lumpur. It is the first modern secondary school in Malaysia, and being a 100-year-old colonial building, it is quite well known around this area. But many do not know that there are traces of Roman architectural elements that can be found in this building. So, let's see how these elements have been adapted.
It used to be called Maxwell Road School, but had its name changed to Maxwell School to name after Sir William George Maxwell. It is an all-boys high school but accommodates both genders for Form 6.
It originally consisted of Block A, the present-day main block. However, over the 100 years, 4 new blocks were added to accommodate the increasing number of students. Every block have almost the same height except for Block D, which is abnormally tall. Concrete blocks and bricks in the modern blocks are plastered and are not exposed. So let's go in and take a look. Upon entering the school compound, we can feel that the spatial organization is very cramped, unlike Roman architecture, which is very spacious and gives out a grand-like feeling.
The first block to our left, which is Block B, supports minor Roman architectural elements, much like the arch windows we see here. The broad arch windows design was originally meant for the entrance of natural sunlight. However, tinted glass was eventually added to keep out the intense sunlight and to suit Malaysia's climate. As this block is directly exposed to the harsh rays of the afternoon sun, tinted glass was added to provide more privacy as well. Other than that, we can also see that the architect had made masonry construction as an approach on the walls of this block. Masonry construction is when you connect brick, concrete blocks, stone, etc. by using mortar.
Moving on, we will introduce you to the main building, which is Block A. The appearance of the building, the high beams and the tall column give off a grand and spacious feeling. The building is symmetrical according to the horizontal and vertical axis. This is the entrance portal in Block A. In classical Roman architecture, the Tuscan column supported an entablature, but the Tuscan column here support the first floor of the building instead. The concrete blocks used to main entrance contrast against the brick walls on both of its sides, creating a grander appearance. The arch of the main entrance portal is the highest in the school building as well, emphasizing that it was the main entrance before the new school buildings were added.
A semicircular arch, which is a type of Roman arch, is used in this school to support the building structure. It has a window and door which then provides natural ventilation and light penetration for users. In Roman architecture, there are Ionic, Corinthian, Tuscan, and Doric columns. Tuscan order is applied at ground floor. Ionic order is only applied at first floor. The arches at both floors are supported by columns. These right here are called balusters. Balusters are actually attached to the arch and column structures. Their primary usage is as a railing. Balusters are actually not well known as railing,
to the ancient Roman and Greek, and were applied to the early Renaissance period. At the staircase, we can see that there are opening arcs for natural ventilation and lighting.
In Roman architecture, they do not paint the exteriors and often leave it exposed. As you can see, Block A's walls are made of exposed bricks. However, the painted concrete walls is contradicting. And in contrast to the old building, the new building such as Block C has more modern designs and hardly any Roman architectural elements can be found. However, they do provide better facilities to suit the needs of both students and teachers combined.
There's a courtyard here.
This reminds me of a peristyle.
What?
A Roman peristyle. It is an open-air courtyard usually located in the Pars Rustica, or also known as the more private part in a typical Roman house. Commonly served as the focus of family life of the house and could be the site of a decorative garden, fountains, artwork, or even a functional kitchen garden.
Do you prefer the older blocks or the modern blocks?
Blok yang lama ni, mungkin nampak macam buruk sikit lah. Not so beautiful but dia dekat dengan hutan. Jadi dia punya udara tu banyak segar lah. Jadi senang untuk belajar. Bangunan lama memang cantik lah dia.
How do you think the architecture of this building influenced you as a student?
Architecture design ni is very good lah. It seems to be attracting me to come to this school. When I'm from standard 6, this is my first choice. I come every day to this school.
In conclusion, the current renovated Maxwell School depicts less Roman architecture elements as compared to the original building itself. Certain elements were altered to accommodate more students.